on this episode of the Third Gallon Podcast.
Let there be dung.
After arriving at Alkenstar's Hydroforge,
You were at the Tinwound Hydroforge, the power plant of Alkenstar. You walked around, saw some of the doors, looked in the front door, and saw a clockwork zombie. Deleted him from existence. You went up to the top of this power plant and you saw the power towers.
Micah's angels found some zombies on the power plant's roof.
10 pillars, each topped with a ring of metallic coils, are spaced into 2 even rows across the Hydroforge's roof. Lances of electricity jump at random from pillar to pillar, illuminating the stonework with an azure light. Constant sparks of electricity leap onto a metal rail that hangs suspended between the pillars. You snuck up here and you saw these creatures, some zombies. Looks like they were just gnawing on this big metal rail and these pillars.
And one of them has a very familiar face.
One of them is large and is in fact
Mugland.
covered with bottle blonde hair and a mustache.
Where in the world did they find his corpse?
It's time to kill Mugland all over again.
So he trips off the edge of the stairs, right?
And dies. No, unfortunately.
Aw.
He's too grounded.
Electrical joke.
Now,
So we've been playing a lot of this adventure path for the incredible role-playing game Pathfinder 2nd Edition. But you know, this isn't the only version of Pathfinder we've played, and this isn't the only adventure path we've played. Do any of you have a adventure path bucket list for 1E, for 2E, maybe even just modules, or even modules for other systems? Because we have a lot of adventure paths. Let's just be real. I got a lot of adventure paths on my shelf.
Yeah, Derek, you sure fucking
I really
do.
like Paizo books.
Yeah, Derek, you sure fucking do.
Because I know I definitely have an adventure path bucket list, and it's most of the shit on my shelf. But do you guys have an adventure path bucket list? I know, Drow, you've played a lot more adventure paths, maybe not to completion, but like in general than us. What about you guys?
I have an easy answer.
Tell me.
All of them.
Shut up.
I want to play them all.
If you had to narrow it down to a handful.
Rune Lords trilogy.
All 3 of them?
Yeah.
So that's Rise of the Rune Lords, Shattered Star, and Return of the Rune Lords.
And then the last one.
Tyrant's Grasp
That
for 1E.
Yeah.
I feel like because we know they come back, the Rise of the Rune Lords thing it's gonna end sad.
How?
I don't know. It's like all the work that we did didn't even do anything.
Well, I mean, you still save people and presumably kill
you do
at
stuff.
least one Rune Lord.
You definitely do stuff.
So, like, nothing's useless.
You have earth-changing or Galarian-changing consequences with your actions.
There it is.
Yay!
There are other first edition ones I do want to play, but those are the biggest ones, and I just can't remember what the other ones are off the top of my head because I forget. And then as far as there's a Starfinder one I want to play, the Dead Space one.
Yeah, the problem with that one, I feel like, is the Dead Space part's
Shattered
only...
Sun? No.
No, it's...
Signal Screams.
Signal Screams, yeah. I feel like the Dead Space part of that is really just the first book.
If that's the case, I really am only interested in the first book.
Word.
And then for 2E, yeah, I just don't remember what they were. I've looked at them before. No. The undead one I'm interested in.
The Bloodlords.
Yes, and then the spooky ghost one.
Season of Ghosts.
That one.
Very nice.
Your descriptions, Jacob.
I don't remember names of things. I just remember what I think of.
Spooky Ghost one.
Yeah. But
Spooky Ghost.
I would really like to play all of those adventure paths you just gave me the names for.
You're welcome. Drow, I know you played a lot more than Jacob or I have in terms of adventure paths. Are there still some on your bucket list?
I really want to do Skull and Shackles. Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob.
Listen,
You have that one.
I'm already doing one. I'm doing one right now.
Yeah, I know.
God help me if I'm going to be able to do one after some changes coming up.
You have too much ADHD for that.
I'm trying. finish the winter one?
I think Hell's Vengeance
Ooh.
would be fun to try.
Cheliax one from 1E.
Uh-huh. I've already been in Cheliax a few times, and it sucks.
Hell's Vengeance is the one where you play as the baddies, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think you're right.
An adventure path made specifically to be the bad guys.
Yeah. Fucking love that. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
That's very nice.
I think that would be really fun. I feel like expanding into Kingmaker would be interesting. I don't know if I would want to play that through, though, because it seems taxing. It really seems taxing.
Literally. You run a kingdom.
Listen, you're going to get into stuff like that with Skull and Shackles, too.
Never mind. I don't want to play Skull and Shackles anymore.
Why would you stop at having one boat?
When you can have several boats. This is what rich people do, right? Several boats.
What is having even boat? Goodness.
You know, I used to know a guy with some yachts, and he walked me down the pier and he showed me these yachts. He was like, this is this is this is toi, this is cat, and this is 6. So I ask him, where's 5? And he goes, sink.
You stopped that.
This isn't even the first time I've told that to you guys.
I was just waiting.
Thanks for telling this joke again. I think it's funny that every time you've told this joke to someone new,
People think it's real.
that you actually just knew people with yachts.
I mean,
you knew people who had money.
it's a very believable setup to the joke. That's the
Yeah, it's a
best
believable
kind. Because
setup.
that way people don't know they're about to get told a joke.
Huh. I'm trying to think about anything else that I would really like to play.
Anything from 2E?
I don't know. Hang on. Let me look up.
There's the tournament one, the festival one,
Caveman one.
caveman one, plane walking one.
The one where you start in a circus and then do stuff on Isle of Kortos.
Ooh, there's 2 like undeadish adventures in 1E, Mummy's Mask and another one that I would be interested in.
Yeah, I forgot about Mummy's Mask.
There's something called 7 Dooms for Sandpoint.
Yeah, that's
I think that would be nice to come back to Sandpoint.
Yeah, boy.
Gatewalkers looks interesting.
That's the one Glass Cannon's currently playing, I think. It's basically just like X-Files stuff.
And then
right?
there's this one called the Outlaws of Alkenstar.
There's an X-Files like one.
I'm so sorry, but my number 1 adventure path.
Strange Aeons?
Strange Aeons.
Oh,
yeah.
How that Strange Aeons? It's
I am currently playing Abomination Vaults.
How do you like it?
I died, so I've got opinions about
it
that.
got better.
It does not. So it allows you to. It's 2 open world, and it suffers from the same issue that Emerald Spire seems to suffer from, which is all of the levels are very different and seem to be a little bit disjointed.
I'll say that's it.
Because I went from ghouls and stuff, you know, like relatively easy fights. And then I went down a level as like a CR4, and there was a CR8 monster.
Yo. That's fucked up.
Yes, it was insane. That's where I died.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll fucking kill you. That much of a jump in a level is just deadly in 2E.
Yeah. It was insane. We could not hit this thing unless we rolled a natural 20.
Woof.
Yeah.
That's bad.
So it's okay. It's okay. I like hanging out with that group, but I think that they would be better in a place that was
More controlled.
Linear?
Easy.
more exciting. Because we're just in a dungeon, and that's basically it.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's just a classic dungeon crawl.
Yes.
You give your reason to go in, and then you just go in and do dungeon things. Okay.
So that's the thing about, like, it's different for the Emerald Spire because we all knew this going in. But when we were playing Reign of Winter and we got to book 3, and book 3 is basically you get to the super dungeon and then you go through the super dungeon the whole book.
But it was it was one theme throughout. We had a solid reason for being there. That's the advantage of a super dungeon and a big adventure path, at least if it's done right. Emerald Spire, you're just like, tell the players, hey, make up a reason why you want to be here and go in. But that is just the Emerald Spire. It's not supposed to be more complicated than that. It's not an adventure path. I know nothing about Abomination Vaults.
Yeah. It definitely was better than something like Emerald Spire or Abomination Vaults because it was shorter, but still I was ready to be out of that dungeon by the time we finished it in Reign of Winter.
It was fun though. I lost a character. It was still fun. There's a module in 1E where you go to the moon.
That sounds exciting.
That's all I know, and that sounds pretty dope.
I have that module.
I know you were talking about somehow doing it. It might be related to Reign of Winter.
No, it was.
There's another one.
If you finish Reign of Winter, there is a module that is supposed to be a prequel, but you could run it as a sequel to it.
That's not the moon one.
That's not the moon one,
Okay.
but also around the same level is the moon one. So
I'm
you
not
could do
gonna
it
lie.
as a follow up.
I think Reign of Winter is, pardon the pun, but the coolest adventure path.
It's so much
just
fun.
super,
What a delight.
It's
Nice
just
pun.
super neat.
Yeah.
It's got a very good theme to it.
Uh-huh.
And it does a pretty good job of sticking to that theme throughout so far. Not all adventure paths can do that.
There is a shocking lack of creepy eating children witches in Pathfinder.
Or at least second edition currently. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
God forbid women have hobbies.
You know what? I'll say the first. Are we in book 3
Just
or 4?
leave me
of
alone
Reign
in
of
my
Winter?
forest and let me do my thing.
Fourth book.
The first 3 books all basically have the same theme, which, for lack of a big description, witch/fae nonsense. The 4th book, we actually start getting away from that a little bit.
Yeah. But it's also the same undertones.
It
Yeah.
works, though.
So you're right. Reign of Winter's a very, very good, very good.
Kat, do you have any bucket list adventures?
I pay a whole lot less attention to them than you guys. But I've mentioned before that I love the Pathfinder 1E setting of Assyrian. So I'd be all for Mummy's Mask, and give me anything in Starfinder. Like, I love the setting.
Oh, for sure.
Like, when we're all Glass Cannon fans, I adored their Dead Sons run. Like, I just like that setting.
The
Dark Sun.
the setting for the barbarian tech one seems pretty cool too. I'm not exaggerating when I say I could play any adventure path and be happy. I just love them.
You said Dark Sun, Drow?
Yeah.
That's 4E.
Yeah.
And that looks super sick. Dark Sun, I think this is like a setting, and there's also adventures for it. It started out in 2E D&D, and then there's also a version for 4E. I think there's stuff for 3E, but I don't know if it was published. But there's like official books for 4E, and they are really sick. Yeah, that one's been on my radar too.
If you could, would you play the Drow Adventure for 3.5 but in the Paizo setting?
If they converted that to even just first edition, I would play the hell out of it.
Yeah, that's all, I'm talking about putting it in the first edition because it's already halfway there being
That
a
Dark
3.5.
Sand?
No, that's something darkness.
Second Darkness? I believe it's Second Darkness.
Yeah.
It's the Drow Adventure path.
Yeah.
What was the Drow mummy one? Like the under...
That's in 2E.
the
There's
Darklands Desert.
there's a book in the Extinction Curse Adventure Path that goes there in 2E, which is what I thought you'd be interested in, but it's only one book. That's the one where you start out in the circus, and then like after the first like chapter of book 1,
You can leave the circus.
you leave
You
the
start
circus.
out in the circus and you leave. You're supposed to
It's-
run away to the circus.
That's the big thing. A lot of people complained about it. Is like the big description for Extinction Curse is you're in the circus and something happens, and then you very
then you
like,
leave.
quickly leave the circus, and I believe never go back. It made a lot of people upset.
People are like, I want to stay at the circus.
Yep.
I played Wild Beyond the Witchlight, which is also you start out in the circus and very quickly leave. And I was kind of sad because there was not quite as much circus shenaniganizing as I'd hoped. So I can definitely understand that.
Yeah.
I even made a fucking jester character.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
I
so
was
you were
just-
set up for a setting that didn't happen.
Yes, I was the only one that was actually dressed like a clown the entire fucking time. Yes.
Well, if I had to get my 2 cents in here as the GM, I got a handful on my like higher priority bucket list. Obviously, the Rune Lord stuff and Reign of Winter were my favorites, but those are big commitments. I'm not sure. So if it's like pure bucket list, I don't know if I could ever get to it. There's the 2E Kingmaker conversion that I got all the stuff for. I would love to play that, but that's a massive. This is the only main game we have for multiple years investment. So not on the table for me right now. The first book of Serpent Skull and 1E is the whole desert. You get stranded on an island thing, which is really cool. Would love to do that. I've always wanted to run that by itself. Curse of the Crimson Throne is supposed to be really good. 1E, I wish if they converted that to 2E, I would get it immediately. Along with that, in 1E land, Wrath of the Righteous, the first big mythic one.
Yeah.
But I am afraid to run that one because that is mythic, and mythic stuff in 1E is a maddening time. But it's also really cool.
I know exactly what I do with that.
Yeah, you'd play Kineticist. Shut the fuck up.
1,000
Yeah.
HP. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jacob and his kineticist.
He did the math once when we were back when we were still playing Reign of Winter. He's like, Derek, I could get over 1,000 hit points.
Functionally, 1,000 hit points. Big difference.
It's okay, sure.
You have a familiar that you share your hit point pool with, and you both have over 500. So
Functionally 1,000 hit
I'd
points.
just say AoE attacks would really hurt that one. But
Yeah, those are some big ones, but those are very, very aspirational. I like a lot of the stuff published, honestly. I even getting out of Pathfinder, I agree with Drow. Dark Sun for 4E looks cool. There's honestly a number of really cool 4E modules. And there's a lot of old, like 3.5 and older D&D stuff that I'd like to dabble in converting or redoing, because there's just some cool ideas. And I don't know, all the adventure paths that have been released since the remaster has landed have not always been my cup of tea, so to speak. I can't remember if Seven Dooms of Sandpoint is in that or not, but basically they had like seasons ago Seven Dooms of Sandpoint, and then all the stuff that's come out since then is just it looks neat, but not for me. I don't know. I'm hoping for a good post remaster adventure path.
I'm hoping the new one where the god dies is a good one.
Same. I hope that as well. Other than that, I still want to go back and finish Reign of Winter because that one's probably my favorite adventure path of all time. And Tomb of Annihilation. I'm glad we get to do Rime of the Frost Maiden right now, because we're getting to the point where that one's going to start getting a lot more interesting in our current playthrough of it. But Tomb of Annihilation was really cool. If I could go redo it now with all the things I've learned from hex crawling from Forbidden Lands, I feel like I'd have a lot more fun with it.
Yeah, I hear that.
I almost would convert part of it to Forbidden Lands. That'd be very tempting.
Understandable. You would have like your map moving screen, and then you're like in that hex screen, which would be the D&D.
On
Yeah,
that
or something
note,
like that.
if they made a quote module for Forbidden Lands in a heartbeat, yes.
Oh, they have several actually. They have each.
the ice one.
Yeah, each time they do an expansion, they have an adventure that goes with it.
Ravenland?
Technically playing one in season 1, the first part of
Yeah,
it.
I'm just saying more.
Yeah,
I loved that system.
the Bitter Reach has a adventure with it. The problem with the Forbidden Lands adventures is they're really just a collection of adventure sites.
Yeah.
And some threads that connect them, and that's fun. It fits the system perfectly. I wouldn't have it any other way, but it's not the same as an adventure
You
path.
want a true adventure path.
Yeah.
My biggest issue is I just want to play Drinder again.
Oh, also, some of our listeners really like this.
Treatment.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Jacob.
There's some adventures we
Buddy.
didn't get to in the Witcher RPG that were really fun, but we couldn't have done that season for super long. We got through what we wanted, we enjoyed it, and then we wrapped it up.
I don't think I'd ever want to play that game again.
I would.
I'd play it again. Not for a long campaign, but I would do some like dips here and there. The combat in that game was really cool.
Very fun, yeah.
It was very cool, even if it was a lot of tables.
Just I would only play it if I had like a VTT to help me with it.
Oh, for
I would
sure.
not do it paper pencil.
Submit. Anyway, I'm going to hit submit on this prompt. Centuries before the Starstone was raised, the Wizard Kings Nex and Geb warred with one another, scarring the land between them into a devastated, unstable magic wasteland. From the glowing ashes of the Mana Wastes arose Alkenstar, the city of Submit, a Submit of airships, skyscrape, factories, Submit, and clockwork Submit. To the world, Alkenstar is the Submit of innovation and determination in the face of insurmountable Submit. On its streets, life in Alkenstar is a non-stop Submit to stay ahead of the Submit. And it is here that a desperate group, hungry to submit, living on the edge of the Submit, hunts for the ones that told them to submit. They are the Outlaws of Alkenstar. I tried really hard.
I'm sorry, you
That made me
clicked
wanna
submit
die.
with the wrong option click. You have to redo the whole thing.
You have to redo
again.
the whole thing.
Submit. That was a really fun joke from season 2.
We'll know if anyone reacts to it. We'll know they listen to season 2.
Oh, they'll react to it. All right. So we last left you guys. You were at the Tinwound Hydroforge, the power plant of Alkenstar, situated right in the middle of Alken Falls on a rocky island, like an ogre squatting over a pile of skulls. Let there be done. You got here by a little crank boat. It's foggy. You're here in the middle of the night. You walked around, saw some of the doors, looked in the front door, and saw a clockwork zombie. Deleted him from existence, but not after I realized that he's immune to positive damage and had you re-delete him from existence.
Technically, we deleted it from existence 3 times because Jacob critted, Drow critted, and I critted.
Yeah, pretty much.
We saw the possible multiverses.
You did.
This was the end of the Clue movie with the different options.
But you decided to not go through the front door after defeating him, and instead went up the stairs to where I was scrambling to get everything together. You went up to the top of this power plant and you saw the power towers. Let me read you some flavor text from that again. 10 pillars, each topped with a ring of metallic coils, are spaced into 2 even rows across the Hydroforge's roof. Lances of electricity jump at random from pillar to pillar, illuminating the stonework with an azure light. Constant sparks of electricity leap onto a metal rail that hangs suspended between the pillars. Supported by steel pillars, the metal rail leads away from the rooftop across the river and into the city. 10 large metal cables lead from the base of each electric pillar into a metal hatch on the roof nearby. And more importantly, you snuck up here and you saw these creatures, some zombies. Looks like they were just gnawing on this big metal rail and these pillars. And you got a surprise attack basically off on them. One of them critically failed a save on Psycheer's Purge Undead. And they all dropped down, and you saw them illuminated by the light of the positive energy that hit one of these. These are these horrifying, like Tesla Tower zombies with glowing
These are
eyes.
horrifying Tesla creations, and they're all Cybertrucks.
They're all Cybertrucks. Speaking of Cybertruck, one of them is large and is in fact
Mugland.
covered with bottle blonde hair and a mustache.
I ripped his mustache off.
Mm-hmm. That's right, you did.
Yeah.
It's drawn on in Sharpie.
It's grown back!
Girl. Does that mean he's still alive?
Did they graft another mustache onto him?
Brother,
Yeah, they grafted
What?
the mustache on.
Yeah, I was going for gross.
Where in the world did they find his corpse?
At the bottom of the falls.
The chance of them finding his body is like nil to
I
none.
thought we were stealthing.
We already attacked them.
Okay.
They hopped down. We rolled initiative. Or we were going to roll initiative.
You already did roll initiative.
Do you have that written down?
I do.
Yeah.
Psycheer just spent 2 actions.
Chester did really bad.
Yeah, 28, shut up. Psyche already spent 2 actions wailing on the first one.
I didn't see if I exploded.
Yeah, let's do that explosion because this is going to be tough.
I do not explode. However, I do get a 5th rank spell back.
Oh, hot dog.
Is it because of what you rolled, or is that all you've used?
That's all that I've used.
Yep. Okay, so it was one, or it was 2 actions to do your cantrip. You have 1 action left.
Life link on these 2.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you.
Both of these?
All right, that'll take you up to Minor Curse.
Yep.
Sweet. All right, well, it is the shocked zombie's turn, and he is going to do stuff.
Okay, this floor is freaking me out because the floor is hexagonal, but our map is squares.
Hey, don't worry about it.
It's so.
I feel it.
Also, I forgot to do something between this pillar. I don't know if you can all see this. And this one down here, you see a bolt of lightning go and it happens to hit the large Mugland zombie, illuminating him.
Does he?
You see him go, and it's Mugland's like body, but swollen up. Like parts of his flesh is like ripped everywhere, and it's like got staples and everything, Frankenstein style, to hold him together. He has 2 massive Tesla towers. Let me show you some artwork of him. It's not artwork.
You been working out?
I, in fact, took one of his, you'll actually see where I took this screenshot, and ran it through a horrendous machine.
I saw that token like behind everything looks really nice, so I was wondering if you like...
we might see if Drow wants to draw zombie Mugland, but right now I have a horrendous, I ran like a picture from him from the book, a cropped picture of him, just through an AI to say zombie. It looks ugly, but you know what? He is ugly.
I was like, wow, the Adventure Path prepared for this.
Nope. That's just me. That was me 5 minutes ago. Yeah, because I didn't think you were going to get here the first time we got to the power plant, but here we are. And when the electricity hits Mugland, you see normally zombies are lumbering and sluggish.
Oh no, it makes
all of a
them
sudden
fast.
It starts twitching faster.
Yeah.
All right, but the foremost zombie here is going to, shamble up to Chester. And he is going to punch Chester.
Yeah.
Chester's the first person in line.
Hey, gotta.
I rolled a natural 1.
Yay!
He misses Chester, and that's his turn.
Chester lives.
Because he is slow.
Oh, because he's zombie.
Chester Williams, it's your turn.
He hasn't
Chester
been
Williams
struck
is
by the
here?
lightning yet.
Yeah.
Chester's going to devise a stratagem on Mugland. I get to do it for free.
Yeah.
Will you let me do my knowledge check for free as well? Because that is technically a separate action that lets me do devise a stratagem and knowledge check for 1 turn.
No.
What's the point of it?
Devise for free is nice. You don't need to make a knowledge check every time.
Yeah, but I won't get it for free this round. Which is kind of sick.
It's better than having to roll a knowledge check and devise a stratagem, spending 2 actions.
Either they changed it or I was wrong. There is no action. It's just when you devise, you can also attempt to recall knowledge.
Wow.
Hot dog. I'm glad I was wrong and I'm glad I double checked it. Wow.
You're okay.
What do I get to roll?
Undead lore or religion.
Undead lore, 3 on the die for a total of 24.
No, failure.
Did not think so.
This is a unique creature.
You're so startled by seeing Mugland again that you just can't think straight.
You poop your pants.
Oh no.
You shit
It's that
yourself.
coffee you drank.
Oh no.
You didn't add olive oil to
my
your
Fulu.
coffee, did you?
I got Fulu in my pants.
Girl, stop.
Let me take a look at how far away. Hey, Derek, let's say lightning went between that tower
Let's
and that
just say
tower.
that you are my little kitten.
I would be safe there, right?
Maybe.
Lightning doesn't go through that. It's not between them.
I mean, lightning right now is going between Yay Tower and Yay Tower.
Yeah, but
so you're fine.
Doesn't make sense. Chester's going to move
Okay.
to right here. And then Chester's going to throw a frost bomb
So you're next to one of these pillars.
at Mugland.
Frost bomb, you say?
Yes.
Go for it.
Is it going to make him slow?
I'm hoping so. I hope it'll slow him down.
That would be nice.
But I don't know if their slowness is represented by lack of actions or by their actual speed. We'll find out. This is going to be, it was a 15 on the die, plus 20 is 35.
35 to hit?
Yeah.
That'll hit.
All right. Regular hit?
Regular old hit.
That's what I thought. Precision damage?
Yes.
Okay. Frost damage?
Yes.
All right. Whoa, that's a good roll. 6 and 6 make 12, plus 8 make 20, plus 5 for the other 2 die is 25, plus 2 and then 2. 29 damage.
29 damage. Wow.
He also takes minus 10 foot movement speed and has 2 frost damage ongoing. I swear, if I find out this is one of those encounters where my vitality bombs would make a very big difference, I need to throw one of those at some point. Oh, wait, that was 2 actions.
Yeah.
I have a third.
You moved and you threw. Does Devise a Stratagem count?
No, I get it for free because I took the minute before we attacked to pursue a lead.
You have a buckler if you want to up your
I know,
AC.
that's I'm thinking that's probably what I could try and throw a third bomb. Nah, I'm gonna buckle up. Activate Buckler.
Buckler, last action.
Last action, raise Buckler.
All right. It is now Mugland's turn. And what was the thing with the cold? It just reduces my speed?
By 10 feet per movement.
Okay. Spend 2 actions to shamble up to Chester, I think. Just 2. Oh, yeah. I might not even have to. Yeah, he can get here and swing at Chester, unfortunately.
And 2 actions?
1 action.
Dang it.
He's going to swing his, quote, electric hunk of meat at Chester. Because you're the closest, unfortunately.
Electric hunk of meat.
That is going to be a 37.
Oh,
You hit.
Not critical.
No.
All right.
girl.
Are you glad you put up your buckler?
Oh,
Orange,
no,
you
my
glad?
Buckler didn't help at all with that. This is my Drinking Heart mutagen. What?
Baby.
Baby, you're going to take a total of 35 points of damage.
That's
25 bludgeoning and 10 electricity for 35.
That's about right.
And you will take 5 off the top of that.
Hot dog, boy.
If only you had a ring of resistance for electricity.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And
If only the
Psycure
advent-
takes 5.
If only the Adventure Path loved us enough to give us a good ring.
Nope. Not happening. Okay. So, next strike here. Bumber.
Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very fresh.
It just thundered outside. Okay. So the second swing he's going to do for another total of 35. So that's going to be another hit, I assume.
Yeah.
What's your AC with your buckler up?
30.
Okay. Yeah. You're going to take a whole big and chunk more damage. Actually, only 20 this time.
Oh.
That's 18 bludgeoning, 2 electric. Ow! All right, and that's his turn. It goes, thung, thung at Chester, beating on that buckler.
One of each arm.
The last most shocked zombie's turn that kind of got knocked over by Mugland is going to spend 1 action to get up from prone because Mugland knocked it over. It gets up from prone and then moves over towards Eleanor. That's the end of round 1. Eleanor, it's your turn.
All right, so I'm going to try something with one of my new abilities.
Okay.
I do not have Panache because I did not use After You, so I'm not quite as fast. Let me make sure I check that off. I don't want to take a movement I don't actually have. Yeah, 35. Okay. I can get to... If I go here, Derek, am I flanked?
Technically no.
Okay. I'm going to go to near Chester and attempt a tumble through, but not just a tumble through. I'm going to use my new ability called Tumbling Opportunist, and I'm going to attempt to trip Giant Mugland.
Mugland or the small one?
Oh, Mugland. I'm ignoring the small one. It's hurting Chester.
Well, you're moving through its space is what I'm asking.
Well, I can roll for both.
Okay.
I'll
Do
roll
that
for
then.
both. Rolling for the small one. Natty 18 for... No, I'm sorry. That's a 16. I didn't look at the die right. 37
On the small one?
to get through its space.
Oh, yeah. Easy peasy.
Okay. And then for Mugland. Another 16 for a 37.
Easy peasy.
I trip him then. He needs to do a reflex save.
Reflex save?
Yes,
What's-
I went and looked at trip.
What's the DC?
I just closed it. You can use acrobatics instead of athletics, and it against the target's reflex DC.
Okay, so your reflex DC. Right.
the targets.
Oh, I make a save against my own
It
reflex
says,
DC?
for trip, you try to knock a creature to the ground. Attempt in athletics, mine will be acrobatics, against the target's reflex DC.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so he is just knocked prone.
And if you're knocked prone, and if I got a critical success, you take 1d6 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, yeah, go ahead, roll me some bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
6 bludgeoning damage.
Wow. I love it.
And now you're prone.
Thanks.
I wanted to try out my new ability.
Yeah, you sure did.
And it's a big creature, so I figured, lower reflexes, maybe.
Oh, yeah, 100%. All right, he is now prone. What do you want to do?
I succeeded in my tumble through, so I have panache. I'm going to attack.
All right, so you move through, you dodge through one zombie, and then you get next to Mugland here, next in the middle of these electrical pillars. Make your strike.
All right. Oh, okay. 14 on the die for 34. Do I hit?
34? Yeah, almost a critical.
It made me sad because it jiggled between the 14 and the 20, and then it fell on the 14. All right, well then I already rolled my damage, so that is 10 plus 6 is 16, plus 6 again is 22, plus 5 is 27 damage.
What type of damage?
Piercing.
Okay.
I do have a slashing weapon, but I do more damage with my piercing.
Yeah, cool. All right, cool. It all goes through normally.
And then I'm going to use my final action to put myself in my my buckler dance stance.
Okay. Sweet. That is your turn. Psyche, it is your turn. There are 2 smaller zombies in between you and everyone else. They're headed towards the stairs, which you're still on, and everyone else is in the middle of these pillars.
So, what is this dome structure here?
To Psyche's right, around that you just came up around.
Yes.
This is like a big bronze dome. It's like a part of the roof.
Okay. What level is it on?
It starts at the level of the ceiling.
So is it like 5 feet atop me?
What are you trying to do?
I want to put out a 5th level heal 3 actions. And if I can put it there, then
Put it where?
if I can put it somewhere up here,
No, it's really steep because it's a big domed roof.
it doesn't need to.
Because I'm not sure if these things are 3-dimensional.
So it says I disperse positive energy in a 30-foot emanation. Is that from me?
Yeah.
All right. Sorry.
Are you doing this?
Yeah.
Chester's... Okay. It's okay. I have plans.
How hurt are you?
I'm at 78, so I can take 1 hit from you, but not 2 more from him.
Okay.
I put myself up in there on purpose to give him another target.
That was supposed to be.
Wow.
This is
I
very
cast
thematic.
my spell.
It's so thematic, though.
I don't know if the audience can hear this, but there's a thunderstorm going on outside.
It's also like weird sounding lightning, too.
Lightning doesn't have a sound.
Lightning does have a sound. It causes thunder. I
Never
was
had it
backing
so
you
close
up,
you swear you can hear the crack.
I'm still mocking him, not you.
Okay. So DC 29 basic fortitude save.
Basic fortitude save for everyone.
Yes.
What about me? I want heals.
You're in there. Make
All
the
right.
save.
Well, you don't have to make a save. You just get it.
I mean, I don't have any damage yet.
Oh.
29?
Yes.
What'd you get?
20 for 1, which is a fail. Success on the second small one. And then
Okay.
Mugland has really good fortitude, but I rolled a natural 9 for a total of 31. So regular success.
All right.
Wow.
What'd you get,
I
Jacob?
got 29. Spot
All
on.
right.
So you succeed.
This is great.
I love it. So thematic.
And I take 5 damage from you, Jacob.
That's hilarious.
Wait, so that was only 24 damage?
Yes.
So I half that.
To 12.
Yes.
Yes.
And then I take 5 of... So only 7. Oh, okay. That was very manageable.
That being said, I heal for. I think that I take a certain amount off because of my curse. Let me look at my curse real quick.
I'd love to take the healing, but I'm
Minor
not hurt.
curse. Effects that restore hit points take a status penalty equal to half my level. So I'm level 10, so that'll be 5 off of 24, so I get 19 back.
Yep. This is so ridiculous.
Nice.
You're a loop of positive energy. It's like here's a flat circle.
I am back to full.
We're all flat circles.
Our tokens.
All right, so that's all your turn. 3 actions on heal. It is this shock zombie's turn. He's going to shamble up to Psyche here. Oh wait,
He moved out of my space. Attack of opportunity.
Wait, you damaged him. How does your corpse thing, John, work? Do I have to make a save?
Since I did that, it's already done.
Okay,
It's like invisibility.
I see. Well,
Yes.
attack of opportunity, Eleanor, as it moves up to Psyche here.
Does a 30 hit?
Yeah, that definitely hits.
10 damage.
Oof. Okay. He goes and goes smack Psyche here.
All right.
Fist. And only gets 2 actions because he's still slowed. That is going to be 32.
You hit me, yes.
All right, you are going to take 20 damage, 13 regular bludgeoning, and then 7 electrical. Here, I got you. And that is his turn. Chester Williams.
Chester's going to devise for free on Big Mug. You can stop that. That's very foreboding.
It works with the combat.
I believe in you, dice.
I believe in you, dice.
I hate you, dice.
I hate
I
you,
think
dice.
I'll hit. I got an 11 on the die. What did I roll last time? A 15 on the die.
He is prone.
Oh,
He's prone because I tripped him.
Muggy's prone. Oh, that's nice.
I did that on purpose, dang it.
Chester's going to throw a... Let's hope for this. Oh, did you also do his 2 damage from Frost Persistent on his turn?
Oh, no, I'll go do that.
Chester's going to toss a Ghost Charge Moderate on him
Okay.
and hope. Is he still frosty?
No, he's not.
His Ghost Charge Moderate is 20 plus 11 is 31.
That'll hit.
Okay. And it is 2d8 plus 3d8. Oh, so it's all my d8s. Hot dog. That is 4 and 4 make 8. Plus 2 is 10. Plus 10 is 20. Plus 4 is 24 vitality damage.
24.
Uh-huh.
You notice that it seems to hurt a whole lot more than it normally does.
And he gets 2 persistent vitality damage. It's zombies! I thought zombies were the ones. Yes.
Gonna get dead.
Finally.
Your class is truly the perfect class for you. It's the metagame class.
It's only if they have weaknesses is it a very big deal. And that was only 1 action for Chester. Chester is now going to move.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I went diagonal.
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11.
Yep, that was 2 move actions.
I think you activated GTFO protocol.
I sure did. Chester's hurt.
Okay.
He did his persistent damage. He got out of dodge. And I hope there's no more enemies hiding nearby.
All right. It is now Mugland's turn. Chester, as soon as you pass through those lightning towers, the 2 you ran between, gazoom, gazoom, a lightning bolt goes between them.
As I go through them?
No, before you, or right after you do.
Okay. Whew.
Shit.
I was hoping it. Whew. Ooh, so
Maybe if
close.
you stop there?
Oh yeah, maybe if I'd stopped there, it would have been great.
All right, it's now
No,
Mugland's
like maybe
turn.
if you stop there, that's what happens.
I'm thinking it's random each time, and I didn't know if it was random when somebody moved through them or if it was random at a certain point in time. I'm glad I stayed out from in between them. I thought about staying.
Mugland gets a little bit better. The lightning zippity zaps around his body.
Better?
Don't forget that he has to stand up in order to do much.
Yeah, he gets a little bit better and he stands up from prone.
He would heal. with
Unfortunately, I've already used my attack of opportunity. I was hoping I could kill the little zombie.
It's now his turn. He's just going to, he stood up. He's going to take 2 swings at Eleanor with his electric hunk of meat.
And I cannot use my nimble
He's
dodge.
just swanging that thing?
Well,
Let me guess, he rolled a 20.
natural 2.
Oh, it was a you were mad, not for me. Good.
Oh, and then a natural 18.
Ah,
That's going to be a 34.
you do hit.
All right.
I didn't take the ability that would have given me I don't think I took the ability that would have given me an extra opportune riposte.
All right, that's going to be 33 points of damage to Eleanor,
Okay.
and that's his turn.
Wait, did he roll a 2 and hit?
No, he rolled 2
Okay,
and missed.
okay.
And then he rolled again because he has big hunks of electricity arms. He is just like a swollen, puffed up corpse. It looks like he's been feeding on these electricity power poles for a hot minute.
I did say nom 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 in the last one.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
was
right.
that end of his turn?
End of his turn.
The vitality damage? Persistent?
Vitality damage. And it procs his weakness. He'll roll his recovery check. Natural 18.
You stop that.
You want to know something better?
What?
Well, 15 on the first one for the cold.
Yeah, that's not as big deal. That was only 2 damage. It didn't do his weakness.
All right, so this next shock zombie's turn. He can't flank Eleanor because of this power tower.
Why do you think I stood there?
Yeah.
Also, he's a zombie. Is he smart enough to flank?
He's just trying
They're
to
smart
smack.
enough to swarm, though.
I know.
Yeah, they are smart enough for swarming.
I'm
He's
just
gonna
giving
take
him a hard time.
One step and then swing at Eleanor. Natural 19.
What's the total?
36.
You hit.
Okay. I figured. I didn't think I could critical
I
without
took a
natural
gamble
20.
and used my my attack of opportunity. So
You're going to take 21 more points of damage.
okay.
You're going to
And that's
take
its turn because it's
16 points of damage.
Oh, should I have taken 5 off of the last one?
Yeah.
All
Okay, I'll just add 5 real quick. And then you said how much?
you're going to it was 21 for the second one.
Minus 5 for 16.
But now, because Mugland's up and he's full of electricity, you see a bolt go from him to the one next to Eleanor, and it goes and starts twitching faster.
It doesn't hit me, does it?
Nope.
Okay.
That is all their turns. It is now the start of a new round, and you're lucky I forgot to do this earlier, Chester.
Cool.
I'm going to roll real quick. A bolt of lightning shoots in a line from the furthest most pole down near where Chester is all the way up to the one next to Mugland.
Alkenstar is not very safe.
Don't go to Alkenstar don't have no OSHA. Eleanor, it's your turn.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Ocean.
Ocean man.
Eleanor is going to attempt to tumble through.
Okay.
She rolled a natural 1.
Uh-oh. Well, he does not have any reactions.
Okay.
He is a zombie.
I just don't have panache. Just trying to decide if I should try again for a big attack or if I should just swing twice. I'm just going to swing twice since I didn't get panache.
All right.
All right. Attacking for the first go. 35 to hit.
Mugland? Mm-hmm. That is a hit.
And he takes 8 damage.
All right.
Low damage roll.
8 points of damage.
And then I'm going to attack again at my multiple attack penalty. 22?
That's going to miss.
I didn't think so.
All right, so that's your turn. You take 2 swings after not being able to get around him. Psyche, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to do Disrupt Undead on Mugland.
Okay.
That is a DC 29 basic fortitude save.
Okay, he has really good fortitude. Yeah, I might have critically succeeded that. That's going to be... Oh, nope. Just barely not a critical success. That is a 38, so only a regular success.
Okay. So you take 15 points of damage.
Okay.
Still not bad for a cantrip.
That's very much not bad for a cantrip. That's
And
2 actions.
Then, my final action is going to be a 3rd rank 1 action heal touching the guy in front of me.
Okay, fortitude save again.
Yes.
Ooh, I think that's a critical failure. 17.
Yep.
Sweet.
22.
22. He is barely alive. Holy shit. That hurt immensely. These zombies have a lot of hit points. All right, so that's your whole turn.
That's my whole turn.
Okay, it is zombie. This one's turn in front of you, Psyche here.
Mm-hmm.
Lightning now bounces to him and removes his slowed and makes him heal up a little bit.
How much?
Not a lot.
I'm curious about the actual numbers.
I
could find
want
out
to talk.
later.
I'm going to talk about it next banter.
All
Honestly,
right.
these guys are really fucking cool.
I think that we need to get them out of this area. Do we want to try going up the stairs?
Down the stairs?
Whatever.
The giant Mugland figure probably can't get down there, so we gotta take it out
him
first.
then even more the better.
Drown him again. Drown him again.
Drown him again. I'm sure he didn't drown. I'm sure he died on impact.
It's entirely possible that he's so small that he just stood on the water like Jesus.
No, he's not cool enough for that.
Broke his little feet. Okay. He's going to swing twice at you.
All right.
First one. Oh, boy. Natty 18. Jesus
Oh, boy.
Christ. That's going to be 35.
You hit. Hang on.
That should be
Boundaries fucking up for me again. Oh, audience. Since I have your attention right now, Kat got a sandwich from Jimmy John's earlier, and the K looked like an R. So everybody call her Rat. Can we get rats in the comments?
Rat, grits and rat.
Grits and rat.
Rat.
No comment.
Rat.
Okay.
21 points of damage if it's a hit.
21. It is indeed.
Okay. And then second strike.
Took me below 100.
Natural 1.
All right.
Critical miss.
So he trips off the edge of the stairs, right?
And dies. No, unfortunately.
Too
He's-
bad you don't have
he's-
opportune riposte.
He's too grounded.
Electrical joke.
The device goes off. Chester Williams, it's your turn.
Chepster's turn.
Chester. Ba-da. Chester Williams.
Chester.
I love the thunder going on outside.
This is
Yeah.
It's
great.
so atmospheric.
Device Strategimon?
You know,
Oh,
did you do good or bad? Come on, Jacob. Share.
Chester draws his gun.
I see. I know exactly what's about to happen.
Chester shoots Mugland with a natural 20 on the die.
Yes! You drew your gun because you get that extra damage.
I sure do.
Is it
Love
a good
it.
sketch?
Do what?
Is it a good sketch?
You drew,
You drew
your
the
gun.
damage. You drew
No,
your gun?
it's quite good, but the damage is great.
I don't know. Chester's
bad.
crafting ability would make his art good, I imagine.
Oh, it goes first. That's nice.
That's fair.
I imagine that would line up well.
Would you shut up?
Jacob is very bothered by the outside thunder. You should add thunder in post if it's not too much work, because it is so atmospheric.
So this is going to be 2d12 plus 3 times 2 plus 1d12.
Nice.
Oh, no, plus. There's a lot of pluses here.
Roll your damage, dude.
Just roll it and tell us the total.
All right, so that is. Oh my goodness. 8 and 8 is 16.
Oh my goodness.
Plus 6 is 22. Plus 3 is no. I'm sorry, I have to hold that one till later.
18 plus
That's
6 is
after the
24.
double. No, 8 is 16. That was the one that has to happen later.
Okay.
8 and 8 is 16. Plus 3 is 19. Plus 8 is 27. Plus 7 is 34. 34 plus 5 is 39.
Yeah.
Double
is
78.
78 plus 6 is 84 damage.
Describe your kill.
Ah, Chester gets to destroy Mugland again.
Chester aims his gun, and he knows. This is the whole thing about being an investigator. He knows where he's going to hit. He aims the gun. He says, I didn't think I'd get to kill you again. And he fires, and the bullet just goes straight into Mugland's head, and it blows up.
There you
Yeah.
Am I covered in gross viscera now?
Oh, you know it.
All of that, like fetid, rotten gray matter.
Oh, yeah, it just splatters everywhere.
I didn't know I'd get to kill you again. That's
What a-
good, Jacob.
go. Good one. Take a bottle cap. That's great.
And then, and just to make things spicy, lightning comes from the sky and hits his body, but
Yeah.
he's dead, so nothing happens.
Well, it's not from the sketch from the tower.
Shut up.
Lightning comes from the
Lightning.
tower and makes him stand just
job,
a second
Jacob.
longer.
Yep.
You see his skeleton shattered on the inside because there's no way he can be that big and it stay in one piece.
And,
Yep.
and for it to be Chester to do that is glorious.
Oh, that felt real good.
Actually, yeah, you see a skeleton. It's just like a bunch of bones lashed together.
Yeah.
Like he's some amalgam of other stuff. All right, you kill him. It would have been
He's
his
a
turn.
homunculus.
Tell Mugland I said hi, you filthy Mugland.
Mugland, I said hi, you
I didn't
filthy
think I'd
Mugland.
get to kill you again. That's a good line, Jacob.
All right, it's this one next to Eleanor's turn. It is just gonna. It doesn't have a lot it does, so it's just gonna smack Eleanor a whole bunch.
Oh,
Okay.
and then Chester will move closer.
I am not going to use Nimble Dodge.
Okay, so that's gonna be 32 to hit.
You hit.
A regular hit.
You would have hit with an Immel Dodge anyway.
Yep.
I'm hoping for a critical failure so I can do Opportune Riposte.
It's a good thing. 14 points of damage on the first hit. Second
So that's actually 9.
is going to be a 14.
Critical miss. I swinged.
That's a good call, cat.
Woo!
Rat.
I have my own forms of metagaming.
Yep.
But I'm probably gonna miss. Does a 23 hit the zombie?
Oh, it hits.
Okay, I rolled a 3 on the die. The zombie takes 8 damage.
8
A 1 and a
damage.
2.
Okay.
Damage is damage.
Damage is, in fact, damage. Last strike, not very good. 24 is going to miss. Okay.
I did not take the ability that gives me a second Opportune Riposte.
Eleanor, it's now your turn.
Eleanor is going to...
Actually, let me pause you there. I need to roll something real quick. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
6 and... No. Lightning shoots over near chest, or on the far end of it again, between two of the pillars.
Okay.
I'm guessing you have numbers for like each little intersection and you roll and figure out which number it is, and that's what you
Why
choose.
would you guess that? I'm
'Cause
just
I look
rolling a
long.
d10 and there's only 10 pillars.
That's why I'm thinking that.
It is your turn, Eleanor.
Anyway, Eleanor is going to attempt a tumble through, but actually,
Don't want
hold
to get in
on.
between that one and the other one because then you'll be flanked.
yeah. I'm going to attempt to tumble through, but land back where I was at the beginning.
Okay.
And let's see if it works. Does a 27 beat its reflex?
Yes.
Okay. I have panache now.
Okay.
Also, I always forget, but my panache leaves it flat-footed until until my next turn starts.
Yes.
I always forget that.
Or off guard.
Flat-footed.
Yes.
All right, well, let's see if I hit. I've started trying to roll my damage in advance, which is terrible when you roll good damage and you hit an attack. You don't hit the attack, but it makes for faster play.
Yeah.
Also, I like to hold a bunch of dice. 31 to hit.
That's a critical hit with him being
Oh, it sucks because I rolled nothing over a 3. Okay, that's 3 ones, plus 6 is 9, plus 2 is 11, plus my 5 making it 16.
doubled is 32.
Doubled is 32.
Deadly
and because
D8.
it's a deadly D8, 1. 33 doubled. No.
33.
33. Yeah, 33 doubled is 66 damage.
Well, no, it's
No,
it's
33 is
30.
when you doubled it. I'm
You
done.
already doubled it, yeah. So 33 damage.
That
All
is
right.
such a bad roll for one.
A palpable hit.
I still have an action, but there's not a lot I can do with it.
You already did a finisher.
Yeah, I did a finisher and my buckler's already up.
You attempted trip just independent.
Can I do that? Is that the thing is a finisher means I can't do any attack-based action. So is that an attack-based action?
It might be.
And I can't do my special tumbling opportunist trip. It would just be a regular trip. Trip is an attack-based action.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I can't do it.
All right.
I don't want to be flanked.
Could just do nothing.
No, you know what I am going to do? I'm going to move around that thing to here.
So you can get the next one.
Yeah, and I can attack that one, and I can't possibly get caught in a random lightning strike between the pillars.
Ah, good call. Man, this thunderstorm is fucking great right
I
now.
love
Yeah.
it.
Psych here, it's your turn.
I'm going to do basically what I did last time, which is disrupt undead on the furthest
Okay.
one, which is a DC 29 fortitude save.
I got a 25, so a fail.
All right. 27 damage.
27, ouch. And then a heal.
Yes, on the one in front of me.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and do third rank again.
All right, I did pretty good. So it's a 30 fortitude save, so it's a
yes.
regular pass.
So
Nice.
you take 9.
8 and 7 on your damage.
Alrighty. Cool beans. That hurt. I'm still barely up. God, I am still barely up. That is your whole turn. It is going to be the one menacing you's turn. gets back just a tiny bit of hit points.
Did it get shocked again?
Basically, Mugland got shocked, and then a bolt started going between all of them in a line.
Okay.
And there's still a bolt going between these two.
Even with Mugland dead?
Yes.
All right.
They got powered it up. So he gets just a tiny bit back. He's just going to smack. My boy likes to smack. Pretty good strike on the first one here. Hibbity habbity. What is my John? 33.
You don't critical, but you do hit.
All right. You're going to take Psyche. Go ahead and take 21 points of damage. The next strike is a miss with an 18. The last strike is a miss with a fucking 9.
All right.
Chester Williams.
Woo! Chester is going to devise a stratagem and do a knowledge check on these guys because he hasn't rolled on them yet.
Okay. Undead lore or religion?
Undead lore. That is a 17 on the die. I should get a much better result this time for a total of 38 undead lore.
Critical success. These are shock zombies.
What?
What do you want to know about these shock zombies?
Oh, I don't know. Strengths and weaknesses?
They have weakness to slashing 5 and vitality 5.
Okay, so it's a alright weakness. Resistances.
No resistances.
And then anything else we need to know?
I'll talk about this later, but basically they are lightning powered, so whenever one of them gets hit by lightning, whenever they get hit by like electric damage, they lose their slowed and gain a 10-foot bonus to movement speed.
About what we figured.
Yeah.
Then Chester will reload his gun and use his 18 on the die to shoot them for a total of...
Which one are you shooting?
the one closest to Chester.
Okay.
38.
Critical hit.
I'm gonna do it again.
It's a Jacob Power episode. Yeah.
I'm gonna do it again.
It's nice
Hopefully
fighting
you
things
don't
weaker
get
than
3
you.
ones like I did.
Look, Ma, I got a gun.
66 and I did 33 damage. Doubled.
All right, less good this time. So that's 15. Actually, no. I rolled the wrong die. Take those out.
Do you have to reroll?
Not
Yeah.
the whole thing. I'll just re-roll the die that are important. Because these are the worst ones. I'm keeping them, to be fair. To be fair. 5, 4, and 8 are a total of 17. Plus 2 on a D12 is 19. Plus another 2 on a D12.
21.
Is 19, 21. 21 plus 5 is 26. Double that is 52.
Uh-huh.
Plus 7 is 59.
59.
I feel you, buddy, with the 2 2s.
You hit it very hard, and it is not dead, but it hurts a whole lot.
Ooh.
I got 3 ones.
That is Chester's turn, though.
All right.
Good turn.
Thank you.
That is your turn. It is now the last Shock Boy's turn. He gets a little bit of HP back. And he's going to swing at Eleanor
Okay.
and probably critically miss at one point in time. Nope, that's a hit. 34.
You hit.
All right. You're going to take 21 points of damage in the first
So
one.
it's 16.
Hey, guess what? Look at this. Look at that. You see that?
You see that one?
See that natural
That means
one?
I get my opportune riposte. Okay. Attacking. Come on, don't roll ones. Oh, yeah. That is a 31 to hit.
Critical hit.
And I did 8 plus 5 is 13 damage, so we'll double that to 26.
All right, 26.
Much better. I like
He
rolling
had
4s on those
single
D6s.
digits. Feel free to describe how you viciously kill this thing.
I just run the rapier straight through the gut, like pieces come off of flesh.
All right. It falls into a pile.
Yeah.
Top of a new round. Let me roll a d10 for some nefarious purposes.
Do they reanimate?
Oh
That would
no.
be funny.
That would be hilarious and awful.
Another bolt of lightning shoots between 2 different pillars. They do not, in fact, reanimate, unfortunately. They were already reanimated. Eleanor, it's your turn. There's one left.
I'm going to do a tumble through and land where I'm flanking with Psyche there.
Okay?
Natty 15 for a 36.
Yeah, critical hit again. Jesus Christ.
No, that was just my tumble through.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yes.
Now I'm going to
Success.
try to hit. So I have panache.
Okay.
Feels so good to roll 7 dice at once. 37.
Yeah, critical hit.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so now I've got the dice. A 5 and a 6 for 11, plus a total of 5 for 16, plus 6 is 22, plus 5 makes it 27, plus the deadly d8 makes it 32, doubled is 64.
Yeah, he had 10 hit points left. You destroy
I
him.
blow his head off with my rapier.
Nice.
Chunks of him fall over the waterfall. Congratulations, you have solved my zombie puzzle.
And Jacob got that cool attack on Mugland.
And that's where we're going to pick up in our next episode.
Hot dog!
All right.
Good job, guys.
Fun combat.
That's awesome combat.
Like the story moment of you getting that is so choice.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Third Gallon Podcast. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing, rating, and reviewing us. If you want to see more from us, check out our website, thirdgallon.com, or follow us on Twitter. We are at Third Gallon, that's THIRD Gallon. We are also on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook with the same handle, at Third Gallon. We also publish a video version of this podcast on YouTube, which you can find on our channel, The Third Gallon Podcast. If you'd like to support the show, check out our Ko-fi page. You can find us at ko-fi.com/thirdgallon. That's KO-FI/Third Gallon. Our theme music for this season is Delta Rust, composed by Andy Ellison. Our ambience for this episode was composed by Michael Ghelfi, and you can find more of his work on his YouTube channel, Michael Ghelfi Studios. And you can support his awesome work at patreon.com/Michael Ghelfi. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next time.